This is the second league of the day. We are playing Storm in celebration of me winning the Open. I rambled a whole bunch in my previous videos, so if you find the video that has the same date as this video does, you can go find that one. Look at that one first. It has all the information to me talking about the tournament, has me talking about some of my card choices as far as the deck goes, and this, yeah. So it has all of the pre-talking about the deck that I've done already, and I don't want to rehash because I spent like half an hour doing it. So go check that video out if you're interested in some of the information, like why Merchant Scrolls are in my deck and why I play bears, things like that. You can find all that information in the other video. It's in the modern playlist. Like I said, find the video that has the same date as this one. Shouldn't be too hard to find. I'll probably mark this one part 2 and the other one part 1, so that should be easy to find. I did make some sideboard changes between this video and the first video we played. I put an extra Blood Moon and an extra Empty in my sideboard over the third Bolt I was playing and the fourth Aria of Flame. The reason for this is I just kind of want to try like equal numbers of all the sideboard jukes. Like this is kind of a punk out plan. We have this Goblins plan as a pretty quick juke against Graveyard Hate. Aria of Flame's also juke against Graveyard Hate, but more plays the traditional plan of just like casting a bunch of spells, whereas this is just like a little more risky as far as like you're not going to storm like 10. You're not even going to storm 6. You're just going to like play 2 or 3 spells, maybe 4 spells, and then empty for 8 goblins and try to kill them with them. So empty requires you to go off with less resources. And I mean, that's just like kind of reading the cards to you. But I think I want to try like equal numbers of each and just kind of see how the sideboard mappings look. Because Blood Moon felt good. I played against Spirits, which had Rest in Peace and Ley Lines, and like Aria of Flame's not very good against Ley Line of Sanctity. So I'm getting Ley Line of Sanctity, and I think I want more Empty the Warrens. So we're gonna give all that a try, and it also felt like I had too much creature removal for like matchups like Storm and stuff like that. So we're just gonna give it a try. We're gonna dive right in. Not gonna spend any time clowning around. I'll answer questions as they come up, but there's gonna be a video posted to YouTube where I talk about all the stuff you probably want to know from the very beginning, and we're just gonna jam more matches and iterate a little bit on Storm. How'd the Infect matchup go? We won. Trophy or didn't happen. Killer JV, I am unsure. I love Phoenix when I cast Serum, draw cantrip, scry 2. Scry 2 more, I wanted to puke. Does Lattice turn Merchant Scroll off, or does it not affect cards in libraries? Search library for a blue instant card. I think it does turn Merchant Scroll off. It's not really a concern of mine, because I assume if we're getting Lattice, we're dead. Pieces plays around Stroke. I mean, Stroke's going to be good against your deck still, right? Because you're still trying to cast big mana spells. Ashiok, some Graveyard Hate, Dispel, and also Card Advantage Engine. I mean, sure, but like a lot of our other cards are also kind of good against it. This hand is not good enough. I don't know why I'm still looking at it. Oh, this hand's also bad. We're going to start off our league with a Moldify? Are you serious? Unlucky. This hand's reasonable. Keep. We need to bottom a Cantrip and a Morphose, I think. Which, we're kind of short of creature. My opponent rolled a 4, so it's probably the Tron matchup anyway, but last turn scroll off, I figured. Looting deserved it? I disagree. Bloodstained Mire, go, huh? What are you doing? Are you dredging? I don't understand. Oh, we drew a Spirebluff Canal. That's lucky. Serum Visions. Desperate Ritual, Manamorphose. I really wish I knew what I was playing against. So next turn I can just cycle both of these Morphoses and then cast Merchant Scroll, and that might be just fine. And if we find a creature, we don't cycle the Merchant Scroll. Judge JP, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Why not? Let's stop both of these. This takes the game a little slower, but we're low on resources, and just spewing these fills up our graveyard for Passion Flames. So, like, we have a lot of mana already. Like, we just need to find a creature, and we're filling up our graveyard for Passion Flames. This leads me to believe that they're not playing Shadow. So this is a Jund strategy? No, this is definitely Dredge. Okay. Cathartic Resolves. Alright. Hey, Drake. Congrats on the win in Indy. Thank you. It was cool seeing you destroy everyone in person. I appreciate that. Here's a little question for you. What do you see yourself wanting to play most after putting Storm down? Are you talking about, like, this weekend? There's one Stinkweed Imp, so we just have to hope they miss. Did they miss? They did not miss. Alright, that's unlucky. Did they miss? They didn't miss. They didn't miss ever. Whatever. This match is super good for us, so I'm not super worried about it. Even if we lose this game, like, we're still in pretty good shape. That's 4 power. It's fine. Manamorphose. I'm gonna make blue, red. I'm gonna cast this one too. Manamorphose. I'm gonna make blue, red. It's not a creature. Alright, we're gonna Merchant Scroll. And we actually have a turn 4 kill if we draw a creature. Gifts Ungiven. 3/5. Yeah, we have a turn 4 kill if we draw a creature. Hopefully we do. Yeah, we have 2 steps. We need to find a creature. And if we do, we win. And we need to, I mean, we obviously need to live that long. But I don't think they're just set up to kill us. They're going to Dredge Loam, and then they can, like, cycle a land or whatever. Yeah. So, I don't think we're going to die immediately. But they did find the Conflag. Which, if their Loam Conflag, they might be able to symbol a kill next turn. I don't really know. We'll see. Maybe, or just in general. The directions I'm looking are Wurza, because that deck's really good. I'm looking towards Amulet, and I'm looking towards, like, I mean, always looking to keep my eye on, like, humans and stuff like that. Like, if those decks are good again, then I don't mind picking them back up. But I think for, like, regionals this weekend, I'm more likely to play, like, Wurza or Amulet, because I think people are going to over-prepare for Storm, because they always do. Arid Mesa, this puts 5, 6, 7, puts me to 9. They can't assemble 9 cards. This isn't lethal. We're probably going to Ritual Gifts on Instep anyway, just in case. But we might just die, chat. Yep. 5, 6, 7. We go to 9. They dredge. They're going to be short, I think, some damage if they don't hit a Creeping Chill. Which they're trying to do, obviously. Huh. JMock121, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. 5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna F6 and hope I don't die, I guess. I guess I'm not F6, but whatever. What about Mystic Sultai? I am probably never playing that deck. I have resigned myself to never playing a fair deck in Modern ever again. It was one of the biggest mistakes I've made. Why fetch over fetches? Yeah, for Blood Moon. That way you can fetch islands. And fetch islands are just very good. Yeah, that's totally fair. Recently pivoted to Wurza myself. Thanks for the answer. You're welcome. What are you doing? Just looking for chills? You're probably just looking for chills. Oh, well, that kills me. Damn. I want to think if we had like a kill. 3, 4. We grab past. We got Ritual, past Grapeshot. No, we didn't. They just can flag me and I'm dead. Womp womp. They turned forward me before I could turn forward them. Unlucky. Not bad for a mold of 5. I mean, I think we probably had a turn 4 kill on a mold of 5, but they also had a turn 4 kill on a mold of 4. So, just tells you Dredge is pretty good. Against Dredge, I usually just bring in the Empty the Warrants. Because emptying really quickly, they can't really answer it very well. Like, they have Conflag, but it just, like, I find it answered. Like, they just don't answer it very well. So, I'm going to bring in 2 Empty the Warrens. I'm going to cut 2 Remands. I don't really want a third. I don't want them to clog up my deck. They're not that good. The Remands are just that bad. So, geez. That's really the best fair deck in Modern. Mardo Grixis. Peace Ways. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. I just learned to play Shadow. Yeah, Shadow is even, like, not that much of a fair deck, right? Like, when I think of, like, playable fair decks in Modern, I think of, like, Humans and Shadow. Like, I don't think of Jeskai Control, Blue-White Control. Like, these decks are not good. Like, they're just, they don't do well in tournaments. Like, they do well in Classics sometimes, but, like, they never do well in the main events. Like, the tournaments where the good players are playing, like, they just don't succeed. Even Sam Black, like, he brewed up this Mystic Sultai deck that probably would squish me on Storm, but his deck just has inherent fair deck problems, and, like, Sam Black did very medium, I believe, at the tournament. I don't even know if he top 16. Let's look. Like, the deck is sweet. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I would love to play something like Mystic Sultai, but it's just not what Modern's about. Like, Modern does not reward you for doing this thing and trying to outthink your opponents. Like, it just doesn't. Where did he finish? Where's Sam Black? Did he even like day 2? Like, where did he finish? Sand Black finished 72nd. Like, a fine performance, but, like, he's literally one of the best players in the world. Like, don't play fair decks in Modern. This hand's great. Keep. Modern is bypassed Goist and Lily's facts. Is Aria better against Dredge? It is not. Jund is fair? Yeah, Jund's not really that good either, right? Playable fair decks equals Esper Control with Esper Charm. Don't do one turn as my ass. Look, Zach, when was the last time you did well? The format was literally completely different. The last time you did well with Esper Control, okay? It was a completely different format. And it was a one-off. As a traditional blue-white player, I begrudgingly agree. I mean, okay. I don't hate blue-white control. Like, I don't hate the deck. I have no problem with the deck. It's really sweet. I have, like, super sweet foil colonnades. I used to actually have the whole blue-white control deck in Modern foiled out. It was all really pretty. I loved it. It was awesome. And, you know, it was some of my favorite stuff. I played some of my favorite cards. And I love those decks to death. They're super fun. They're super cool. And I'd play them all the time if I could. But it's just not realistic. Like, do we try to play around a removal spell here? Or do we just jam the creature? I'll tell you what. We could just Remand, right? We could just go grab... Oh, no. We imported Remand out. I'm dumb. Do we think they have Lightning Axe? This is kind of the question that we're having to, like, come to this particular game. Is, like, do they have Lightning Axe? Because, like, we have a turn 3 kill dialed up. If they don't have a removal spell. That's just... What did I say? High upside plays. Play to your outs. Have the high upside plays. We have a turn 3 kill. Make them have it. And if they have it, then let's hope we draw another creature and don't die. And we'll Merchant Scroll, and we'll spend our time doing things that aren't very good, but hopefully we don't die. But, like, right now, if they just have nothing, they're dead next turn. And that's really attractive. Would I have to pay you to play E-Tron? Probably. Fucking hate that deck. Okay, I don't hate it that much. It's kind of sweet. It does some kind of sweet things. Train. But Chalice of the Void is a blech. So it has the Jund problem. It wins 55% of matches consistently, but 55% isn't a NATO. Exactly. 55% doesn't top 8 a tournament. Why are you playing Storm? Is this deck even good? Not really, Ryan. It's unplayable. Oh, yeah, they have Lightning Axe. Fucking A. That's so frustrating. Oh, they have Haggle. That's so much better for me. They should do this on the second main. They did. They're so smart. God, they found Conflagrate? Lame. Alright, whatever. E-Tron's amazing. I don't know about amazing. It's like a fine deck, but it also suffers the Jund problem where it's a fair deck in Modern, and that's not what Modern's about. They have Lightning Axe too? What the fuck, dude? Odd flex, but okay. Unbelievable. Alright, well, we might just lose this one. Unbelievable, I tell you what. Electromancer. Agans 1993. Thank you for the follow, I really appreciate it. I'm just gonna fetch, like, they used their Lightning Axe instead of their Conflagrate, so I'm just going to, if we draw a land this way, or another Ritual. No, I'm sorry, or a Manamorphose, then we kill them next turn by playing the bear, but I'm gonna hold the bear and just cast the Merchant Scroll. That gives so I'm drawing to untap land, Manamorphose. That's it, I think. Untap land or Manamorphose, right? In order to... We could... No, yeah. I need untap land or Manamorphose to have a kill next turn. Which would be nice. If we don't draw those, we could, like, Merchant Scroll for an opt, which is something I've never done, but would help us find a land and we could have a turn 5 kill and hope we just don't die. I mean, we're at 15, but geez. E-Tron's sweet. I jammed some E-Tron. Yikes. Did you fade fair? I cast 5/5s on turn 3. Okay, cool. Jund casts 4/5s on turn 2. Like you're not. I'm not that impressed. 5/5s on turn 3 does not a broken Modern deck make. E-Tron is not a deck I want to play in a world of big mana. I mean, yeah, you're just always the smaller big mana deck, right? Wow, they've hit 3 chills in their top 23 cards. We're probably gonna lose. Well, they haven't any creatures. Congrats on the win. Thank you, Eon. I will defend Etron until I die. I mean, they hit the 4th chill? What the fuck? Alright, well, are we just dead to Conflag? I don't even know. We might just, like, die. We may not get another turn after this. We just get turned forward twice. Fuck Dread. I spilled water all over myself. God dang it. We're just losing to good matchups all night. Unbelievable. Why bears over dorks? Those are the big questions. Because they're a bear. Look, it's a 2-mana 2/2. That's a bear. I can do math. That's a bear. Hit me for 2. Look, this has haste, despite the fact this is the first time they've attacked with a creature. They just found all 4 chills in the top half of their deck. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Cast Merchant. They're playing just attack me to death, huh? Alright, it'd be like that. This is why Empty's good, by the way. Baral. Did we just die? Creature, block, take 5, get conflagged. So I have to play both creatures. There's no way for me to play both creatures. Wow. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. We can Ritual. Yep, we're still short. Amorphose. Do you call Baral a bear? Let's not worry about it. It's kind of a bear. The best deck is the Urza Ascendancy deck because I have fond memories of casting that card in Vintage while Treasure Cruise was unrestricted. Right. Would you recommend run back Storm if your regional's in Dallas? If your regional's in Dallas, you burn be ever? Hell no, XXYZ MTG. Not even close. I'd play humans or I don't know what's good against burn. Something that just stomps burn. Dredge. I'd probably play like Dredge. I don't know. Yeah. Right? How does burn beat Dredge? You probably should play Dredge. Should have played a mid-deck Pajuka Bog. That makes this matchup a buy. This matchup is really good. I just got smushed. Because they drew 4 chills. Yeah, you're wasting your time here. I got mushed. Dredge and Amulet are good matchups, I promise. Even though I'm losing to them. I mean, they didn't have to have Axe or they were dead on turn 3, and they had Axe and then still presented a turn 4 kill with Axe. So, I don't know how you win that one. That's it's not one Storm's probably going to win often. Nostalgia is the best way to gauge strength of a deck. Fair. I mean, I'm playing a deck from 2017. Where it stands Game for Life. Just play Oko and everything. Not sure how that... Oh, play Amulet. Yeah, there you go. Learn Amulet and play Amulet. There you go. Stomp them. How does Burn beat that? Just play something good against Burn. Like, if you're in Dallas, just play something good against Burn. This hand's great. Lands. Cantrip on 1. Look at this. What did I say the formula was from the previous video? Cantrip, creature, gifts. Want my deck to do the same damn thing every game. Extra creature doesn't matter. These cards are X's. I want these cards in every hand. That's how I play Storm. Soul Sisters has a good burn matchup. I'd say so. Scroll doesn't fetch Morphos. No shit. I'm just going to play Burn. Yikes. Burn mirrors sound fucking miserable. But if that's what you're about, then you go for it. None of these are lands. Unbelievable. So unlucky. Whatever. We have another look at it. I think we can afford to miss a land too. Maybe not. Maybe we will. This is probably Amulet, so we're on the play. We can afford to miss a land, I think. I would like to have been able to like find land ritual though. Would have been nice. Simic Growth Chamber. You got it, buddy. Missed. Happens. Man, Storm's unplayable. Are you guys watching the stream? Storm is unfucking playable. How did I win matches this weekend? Watch him have Amulet. That is not. Lucky. Pick up Simic Growth Chamber. This hand is really slow. Teleria West? Sure. Merchant Scroll. Okay, I guess we die. We're going to discard the extra bear because we don't need 1,000 bears. Amulet. Yeet. We have 4 mana available to them. Mana short. Yes, you're good. Leave that in place. You're just going to play a bunch of lands. Yeah, bog up. No attacks. Opt. Bottom. Alright, you got it. Both teams played hard. Both teams played very hard. Looked at the top 6 cards, didn't find a second land. Or, more than 6, right? Top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Top 7 cards, yeah. 8. Did not find a land. You take those. You die sometimes. Now we bring in the Blood Moons, and we Blood Moon the Amulet deck. And they die. It's a foolproof plan. Truth. We're going to cut a Truth, cut a Scroll, and we're going to cut a Electromancer. Go get him, Tiger. Call them Whiz Boys drinks because they're wizards. The Whiz Boys. Alright, fine. Wizards, I guess, is a fine name. Wizards is a fine name. Would you like to play first? Nothing can make me happier. And before we lose to hard-casted prime times. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. This has 2 lands, creature, some Remands. I like the Remands a lot. So, and if we draw Blood Moon, we got turn 2 Blood Moon. It's always important. Draw to your outs. With keeping your opening hand, you're already drawing to your outs. It's a good spot to be in. Go. Hopefully they won't have Dismember, because apparently they have a bunch of Dismembers in their board. LGS Contabil? Thank you much for the follow. Once upon a time. Tell me a story, Papi. Yeah, I mean, I've died to some Colossal Dreadmaws, or at least I've killed people with Colossal Dreadmaws using, oh no, Amulet. Well, I mean, we're gonna play our bear. No fear, chat. They don't have it on turn 2. Gooey Spiller. Thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate it. They have second Amulet. Azusa. I mean, we're just gonna die. Like, I'm willing to get turn 2 Titaned. That is something I'm okay with. Because it lets me untap with Romance. If they don't have it. Like, the upside of me getting to untap here is so high that I do not care if they... Oh, God. They have the Azusa. Well, I care a little bit if they have Azusa. But, you know, whatever. It be like that sometimes, chat. Wait, they still can't Titan, right? Without a second Amulet? They have to have second Amulet here, right? So they packed it for Titan. Pick up their thing. Yeah. Pick up Ghost Quarter? I'm so confused. 2 mana. What are they doing? Colony Garden. Yep. Okay. Okay. I didn't think they still played this card. Second land drop. 1 mana. Dismember. Always have it. Okay, I guess. So they have to pay for Pact next turn. But the way they're playing this makes me think they have a bounce land. I don't know. I need to find a land plus a creature, which is asking for kind of a lot. The question is, do we think they have Remand? And I don't. I mean, do I think that they have another bounce land? I'm just going to play it safe and just keep taking draw steps. Because, like, if they have a bounce land, any bounce land at all, they get to play Titan, and I just want to Remand it. It's a full-time walk. I'm willing to take my 1 every turn until I get to just Remand Titans enough. So strange. Oh my gosh, that is not the right bounce land. Oh, they just pick up the other one. So smart. This is going to be a little tough one to win if we don't find Blood Moon soon. Yes, pick that up. Obviously, I have the Remand. Goodbye. Back to your hand, please. My turn. Take my 1. The land was a good draw. Blood Moon. Jesus. That is a lot of splicing. What the fuck? Can we assemble like a kill somehow with just like splicing infinity fucking mana like this? We need a 4th mana, right? So you can... How many rituals does pseudo give us? Cast 1, splice 1, it's a 6. We have a Remand that we're going to have to use on a Titan. Okay, this is actually kind of tough. So we spew the first Morphose, right? We get 2 Morphoses. I'm almost certainly topping the Manamorphose. The question is whether or not I want the Desperate Ritual too, the second one. And I'm not really sure what the answer is. 3, 6, Morphose. Pass. We have Morphose. Blech. Is not ideal. Drinkers, are you winning? Well, we 3-2'd last league, and I don't know if we're winning this one. I don't think we're really winning. I'm going to bottom the Desperate Ritual. I'm not trying to hardcast this fool. I'm not trying to hardstorm this fool. I'm trying to Blood Moon them. I think 3 Desperates is the same as 2 in this spot since you don't have the 4th land. I agree. Bog? Deal. You have no way to instant speed that, so we take those. Alright, do we know about a bounce line in their hand? I don't really know. I'm just remanding them. Remand that! Fuck off! Ghost Quarter. Okay. So we got another turn of them not tightening me, but we're dead as shit next turn, I think, if we don't assemble something. Fuck. Red. So this can spike me into a creature. Alright, I mean, you take those. They have 6? Cool. Blue. So we can... There's no need to get fancy, right? Let's just pass in flames. Alright. Desperate. Morphose. Red. Go into blue, red. Morphose. Use a red. Go into blue. Scroll. I don't really want to show that I left scroll in. This is 10. Let's just Grapeshot them. Remand. Okay. Boop. You're dead. Ding dong. You are dead. Alright. Well, that was a little awkward. But we spiked the creature off the top because I'm very talented, smart, thin, and handsome. And we got a kill out of it. GG never didn't have it. I got it. 69. 69 people here. That's nice. 69 people. They can still cast their Titan next turn. Moon will be good here. Sage advice that Moon will be good here. Maybe we'll actually beat Amulet. The reason to play this deck was because Amulet was around and I lost to it. And now I lost game 1 again, so here we are. Dying to Amulet. You're the one who put 8 in the deck, to be fair. That's true. Like me some creatures. Like, killed my fucking first one. I needed the second one. Hand's great. Look at this. Look at those cantrips. This hand sucks. I'm actually not kidding. This hand does kind of suck. Like, we're not that good with Blood Moon. We just don't have a lot going for us, but the Serum Visions is going to fix all of our problems. Let me tell you what. All of our problems. They're just going to be fixed. Keep. Once upon a time, the end. We're going to get turn 2, we're going to die. It's never going to matter anyway, but it's going to fix all of our problems, chat. Serum Visions, great. We're going to find a fetch land. We're going to find a Blood Moon. All the things we need. Cavern. Name Moron. Cast Moron. What if that's like their only land? They didn't play a 1-drop. This just means they have the Dismember, right? That's like what this has to mean. Well, we drew the ritual, so maybe we can find the Blood Moon? Why do I even bother? Why do I bother playing Blood Moon? There's just no reason to. Fucking A. How quick does this kill? Bottom, top, go. Won't lie to you, I don't love the way this game is going to have to be sequenced. I don't love the way this game's playing out at all. I don't feel good about this. I think we're probably not in great shape. Their hand probably kills a Baral, I feel like. If it kills a Baral, my hand just doesn't do a lot. I don't have a lot of blue sources for these cantrips. I'm just not in great shape. Asusa resolves. Yes. Bog me. We take those. Alright. Still don't have 6 mana. Passed. This mountain looks really stupid. I feel really dumb. I'm going to cast a Sleight of Hand, miss on a land, and hate myself. Just letting you know what's happening right now. Alright, well, I didn't miss on a land, so I'm a god. Alright, now he's dead next turn, and we have Remand, so I guess I can't complain too much, but I still don't love our position as much as I'd like to love our position. Ancient Stirrings. Find Amulet. Boros Garrison. Okay. Amulet resolves. Dismember, huh? Okay. Pick up the growth chamber. Growth chamber. Yup. Okay. Cavern. Name. Giant. Okay. It's pretty good. It's fine by me. So you go give haste. If you double strike me, I'm fine. So the real problem here is the pact they're probably going to grab. Can they actually grab a pack? I thought they used all their land drops. I'm not sure they can grab a pact. And if they can't grab a pact, they are dead. This game is very interesting. Even though I'm just taking 8 to the dome. Cavern's really lame. You can't double strike? Sure, sure. I guess he could already have a T-West in his hand. That's very possible. Okay. Pick up T-West. Sure. I thought you used all your land drops. Am I stupid? I don't know. I'm not doing that math. That's for somebody else. Mud will figure it out. Ancient Strings. Nice! Snow-covered forest. You got it. Yeah, you definitely used your land drops. Opt. Look at that instant speed cantrip. take those. This allowed me to remand. That also allows me to remand. My opponent is now extremely dead. With a capital E. Unless they have, like, a lot of packs that I don't think they have. Gifts, yo. Blue. Alright. Let's see. Let's just grab the usual shit. Nothing interesting here. Because we have a Remand already, so when we grab the Grapeshot, like, everything's going to be great. We're not going to have any problems. Everything's going to be wonderful. We have lots of cantrips to cast, too, so we have plenty of spells we can get up there. Yeet. You are dead AF, opponent. I have plenty of resources to work with. There is a train coming again. F6, probably no pact. I get that impression as well. Well, I think they went to get for the pact because they thought they had another land drop and then realized they don't have another land drop, so it'd be like that sometimes. A blue. Past in Flames. Yup. Ritual. Morphose? Where are you going? We're playing a fair and fun game of Magic the Gathering. Alright, we beat the Amulet deck. We did it, chat. We actually beat Amulet. We didn't even Bloodwind them once. See? Easy mode. They even had Cavern for Remand, and we had the Remand, and we didn't, yeah, I don't know, we figured it out. We got there. Trains giving, gobble gobble. What the crap? Why is that a command in my chat? They don't call him Drake Run Hot Sasser for nothing? Dude, you should have seen my last league. We ran cold against Amulet. Which is the 2-drop Twizzards. The Twizzlers. What was your first match? What did we play? Dredge! We got clapped by Dredge. They just like turn forward us. Mold the 4. Turn forward us. When we mold. And then game 2 they had Lightning Axe on turn 1 and still turned forward us. It was dumb. Very dumb. Z-Man. Is that Zan? I feel like that's Zan. Hand's great. Snap keep. It has 4 lands in it, but we're not going to draw any more lands because we're very skilled. Might actually fetch on turn 1 to that end. Alright, yeah, we're going to fetch on turn 1. Island. Seaman. Another Opt and a Morphose. I think I want the Morphose. I don't necessarily think I want the Opt. Or that I want the other... Whatever the other card was. The other cantrip. It is Zan. This is Zan confirmed. Zan, can I borrow Urza for Atlanta? No, I'm Spartacus. Gilded Goose! Hello? Knock knock! Zan? Everything alright up there? Does this mean they have Oko? I don't know, I don't really care. I'm just gonna hold up Remand and have Opt and instant speed, so... Don't care, go. I'm trying to play Ascendancy. Yikers. Oh, Zach, can I borrow Urza for Atlanta? What the fuck is this? Blue. Sure. Make a food. Not making a food. This looks like something I should Remand. Got him. I don't really know what the crap is happening here. We drew a land, which is unlucky. I want to hold these Morphoses in case I draw like a Pass in Flames with this Baral, so I'm just going to continue to hold this Baral. I guess we'll just play a fetch land and pass. I'm going to Opt on instep. And then fetch probably after opting? Nah, we'll probably fetch first before opting. This is so scary. Maybe next turn our opponent can play a 3-drop. I think they are going to play a 3-drop. You did it. You have a 3-drop. You also have a Goose. Well, I thought they had to use their food. Oh, they have Moxen. Okay, alright. We're doing stuff. Okay. You could send me the message and attack. Does my opponent aware... Oh, bottom that. Another land, huh? It be like that sometimes. Another land. Very lucky. Sure. Go. Let's see what the combo is here, because I assume we're getting combo killed. I said we were going to draw more lands, and we drew 3 more lands. I don't know how this happened. I must be very unlucky. But we're going to make land drops and try to figure out what the hell's going on. Here comes Astrolabe. You got it. We're just going to get, like, beat down. Target artifact you control can copy another target artifact creature control this turn. Make this into a thing. This is the only one, and this one can attack. These 2 things. He's going to make it to a 1/1. Broken. This looks to be Sultai Urza. Maybe. Maybe this isn't Urza. That'd be spicy. Don't care. Don't have another Remand. Urza. Yeet. It's a 6/6. Make a 6/6 attack me. What are you doing? Am I just like dead? Oh no. This is like a PO? Oh. I don't understand why we did this. I mean, I guess we have 2 looks at a Remand, so I shouldn't probably have 6, but I just don't really understand what's going on, to be honest. It's a lot of mana. We'll stop F6ing. Zan, what are you doing? PO. Picking up what? What are the targets? Goose. Bunch of stuff. Nothing can attack me this turn, so I think I'm cool with all that. Yeah, and you're picking up everything that's not summoning 6, so you can't attack me. You have to find like a Nexus of Fate. You get a bunch of looks at it. Okay. This is a good last card to have. Drew a land. These are the kinds of decks we came to punish, because it's turn 4, and I'm not sure they can actually kill us. What is this? Grinding Station. Deal. Right? This is like good for me? I'm pretty sure this is good for me. I don't know. I have 45 cards in my deck. And like, I'm a Pass in Flames deck, so if you don't kill me with it, I just win the game. And you chose not to mill me there, so I assume you're not going to be milling me? Because you could have sacked a token to mill me. You did choose to mill me. Okay. Amber. Okay. Some for 6 per artifact you have. So you need like 7-ish artifacts. Should have floated mana there, I think. Okay. I can't tell if I'm dead. I have no idea if I'm actually dead. Whatever. I'm kind of off it. I'll just have 6. This deck looks like it requires too much thinking. Mill me, Goose. Makes 1 artifact enter. You can sack a thing, mill me 3 more. You still need to mill me 10 times? Mills through, right? Yeah. You mill me 10 times and need 5-ish artifacts. Seems interesting. Okay. Make a grinding station. 24. I need 4 artifacts and you have Witching Well. Oh no, but you untap 2 grinding stations. Okay, no, I think this is deterministic. Right? 1, 2. Wow, this deck looks like a good deck with a lot of extra steps. Like, imagine if these cards are just like Thopter or Urza. The game would have been over like a long time ago, and we wouldn't have to play Gilded Goose. 5. Scry 2. They have Mill. Storm 10. Where's Quick and Grapeshot? Man, this is a slog. Sand, please. You have 3 cards left. What do I know about? I know about an Astrolabe you can't cast. I don't know what he picked up. PO. Oh, no, fuck. I want to remand that if I can. Alright. I think if I remand this, then we're in good shape. I didn't even look to see if the remand's in my graveyard. I should have. Oh, it is. It is. I'm dumb. I only play 2 remands and there's 1 in the yard, so fuck. Rip. That kills me. Okay. We got Artifacted. Get the impression Mystical Dispute's okay. Like, they need... Yeah, they're probably just like a Urza deck. I'm probably going to treat them just like Urza. And maybe not bring in as much stuff. Maybe I don't want to treat them like specifically Urza. Because I don't think Aria of Flame is very good. So... maybe we'll just trim light. Is that reasonable? It's probably reasonable. Probably reasonable. I think it's reasonable. We're going to do it. Ryan. Gilded Goose would be better if it was a Snow Goose. That's true. That's true. We got deaded. I just don't understand what the merits of this deck are compared to like like a Urza deck. Like, right? Like, it doesn't feel... It feels like your cards are worse on their own. You have a similar ceiling to the clock. I don't know. I don't see... Want Abrades or no? I don't think so. Like, what am I blowing up? Just their chaff? Like, the cards that matter in their deck are like P.O., Urza, Saheeli, right? Like, all the blue cards. The cards that don't matter are like the air, the artifact air, and so I don't think I want to bring that in. 2 or 3 people on Zan's stream mumbling. Can't understand anything. Amaze. Are you talking about me mumbling? I'm sorry if I am. But... yeah, I don't know. I don't really understand what the merits of this deck are, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Play some games. Not you. Okay, caveman. Thanks. Just let me know if I am. I don't feel bad. So I think we're just gonna dispute. I think we're still gonna have a faster goldfish, even with Gilded Goose. Like, this is maybe it's just like an ascendant, like an Urza deck that has like a mana creature in it, but it's like a bad mana creature. Seems silly. Drake's too handsome to mumble. I don't know about that. I'm just very loud. And it's just like I'm a very loud person inherently. You meet me in person, and I'm almost as loud as I am here. All right, Zan. I would like to play first. This is Mystical Dispute, 2 Serum Visions to find second land. We need a lot of things, but we have 2 cantrips and we have good interaction. That makes me want to keep. Excuse me. Can't confirm. Yeah, I'm just a very loud person. There's not much I can do about it. It's just who I am. Serum Visions. Second land was a good pickup. Gifts Ungiven is a good one. The Desperate Ritual, I think, is not that good of a one. I'm looking for a creature, right? So I'm going to top like this, and then we're going to, next turn, we're going to fetch an island, and we're going to Serum Visions again, and we're going to pull up Mystical Dispute. So, like, even if he plays the Moron on turn 1, we're still going to have Mystical Dispute up. Inklin Customs looks kind of stupid here, but that's whatever. That's fine. Why did he run out Moxipal? I'm sure Zan has a reason. He probably wants it not to be summoning sick or something. Something that makes sense. Alright, let's grab an island. Serum Visions, looking for a creature. It's a creature. It's a ritual too. Bottom this, top this. Go. Okay. Damping Sphere. Alright, we have Echoing Truth. That's fun by me. Nice Damping Sphere. Alright, well. Play Electromancer. I don't really see how this is going to work out for them, but maybe they know more than me. Why don't you remember a removal spell? That'd be gross. Alright, your next spell costs 2. Or it costs 1 more, I guess. Drake is loud? Last I checked. Yeah, but your smile makes up for the loudness. Reasonable. Reasonable. I just don't understand how this could be a Damping Sphere deck. Like, you have a bunch of 0-drops. Your plan is to outcome people. But maybe I mean, I've already said I probably fundamentally misunderstand this deck. Three mana. So you have a 2-mana spell? Oh, it's Collective Brutality? That's gross. It's a good one. It's a good one to have. But we got time. So, not super worried about it. Like, if they take Echoing Truth, the game's just going to take a long time. Okay. Now, we need to find lands. I mean, we're just going to pass. We're just going to plan to counter their spells and take draw steps. Until we hit lands. And then we're going to cast, like, gifts and stuff. If they find Graveyard Hate, we probably can't win. Had I known that their outcome deck was playing Damping Sphere, normally a card people play against outcome, I may have brought in Abrade, and like if we get a game 3, I think I'm going to consider Abrade. Regionals. Yes. Okay. Man, Xana's slow. Mirrodin Besieged. Remand. Trying to hit land drops. Cool with that. Ding. Hit a land drop. Now we can Merchant Scroll for another counter spell. And he's out of mana. It's pretty sick. Merchant Scroll. I don't know if I'm going to grab the other Dispute or not. What do we want? What do we want? We could just grab an Opt. Like, in-step Opt if he doesn't cast anything. Seems kind of dumb. It's Remand or Dispute. I'll grab Remand. I think Remand's going to be better. We are in for the long game. Is we need to find a creature. We need to find, I think, 2 more lands. And then I think we can go for it. But it's going to take time. We need 2 lands and a creature. And for him to not have more interaction. Zan took 10 minutes to resolve Serum Visions against me once. That is quite long. I would probably call a judge. Unless it's online, in which case I would probably go do something else. Thoughtseize me. Bobble. 1 mana Bobble. Broken. Alright. Okay. Glad he didn't bubble me. He would probably know about this. And I'm glad he does not, because it is a card I'm happy to have access to. Like, he's obviously baiting, right? So, like, it's pretty clear I think he has an Urza. And so the Remand was just to hold him off until we found something else, but having the other Dispute is really nice. This is so slow. Oh! Zan's deck wins so slowly. I can't help but feel like his Damping Sphere is like doing himself like not a lot of favors. Land. Morphose. Meh, I have 7 cards in hand. Not super worried about it. Next turn, though, I'm a little worried about it. We'll have to start cycling Morphoses to try to hit a land, which sucks. It's like a PO. Remand. No, thank you. Lerp to derp. Tanking on the Remand. Okay, go. Sam, what are you doing, buddy? Urza. No, thank you. Look at that. More counterspells, chat. We did it. Are you all proud of me? Fetch. You got it. Oh, it's a whir. Wait, no, I don't understand. Oh, it's a rebuke. Okay. Oh. Sounds good to me. Question is, can we win next turn? And I don't know the answer to that. I don't think we can. It starts with a creature, which we don't have. Yeah, I mean, we need another turn, so if we die, we die. This brutality was such a beating. I guess you can pick up Damping Sphere with your outcome. That's kind of cute. 3, 4, so he has a draw 4. Yeet. I think we're dead. Hey, champ. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Lucas. I think we're dead. I think we're going to get kind of crapped on here. Although I probably did not play super well. I think I should have... I think I actually should have disputed the outcome and gone for the Remand on the Urza. Because the Urza was actually less scary than the outcome was. Yep. So I think I might have messed this game up. I think we potentially would be in a lot better spot if I had done that, but I'm not very good. We screwed it up. Smoke Roar. Thank you much for the follow. Although, to be fair, I haven't really played against this Gilded Goose Nonsense deck, so I don't really know what I was doing. Here's another outcome. I think we're dead. Let's do it. Emery? Sure. Okay. Another Damping Sphere. Geez, you have a lot of them. Damping Sphere. Alright, well, you've cast 8 spells, so you're casting nothing else. Hit me for 8. Sure. Sounds good to me. Alright. Maybe should have responded by cycling the Morphoses. But I don't think I want to do that. I could have responded to the Navy's Fiendler stack, just cycling Morphose, and then Gifts him, but I don't know. I just don't think that's very good. If he has Rebuke, we're in a little bit of trouble. Hey, Avalanche, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. And there's also a chance if we draw an Electromancer that we screwed this up. Even the Rebuke? I don't know how much interaction he plays. Avalanche 524. Ritual. The question is, am I trying to just like spike a creature? If so, like, what am I accomplishing? Past. Like, if I spike a creature, what happens? Play creature, ritual past. I don't think that wins. So we spike a creature, play creature. Ritual past. I think we're actually down to no outs, right? I don't think I can win this game. Like, if I get perfects here. Like, if I end up with 2 rituals in hand, we go ritual. The next ritual breaks even. Yeah, we need to untap with the creature. Yeah, like I said, we needed 2 lands and a creature, and we drew none of it. Oh, God, what just happened? And we drew, like, none of it. I think we're just dead. The old gifts concede. And like I said, I think this game, what this game actually came down to was me mis-sequencing my counter spells. Like, I think I should have used my dispute on... It was so tempting to Remand because he knew about it, and he didn't know about the dispute. So if I, like, used the dispute, then the Remand's just, like, he can do what... Like, he just knows about the Remand and can run whatever he wants into it. But the outcome was important enough that I think it was worth disputing and letting the Urza resolve. I mean, as it was, the rebuke... Maybe he just would have rebuked me anyway. I don't really know. But he obviously played around the dispute by not rebuking. And I think that I probably lost the match there. Because I can beat the Urza on its own. I don't think I can beat him drawing like a bunch of cards. And so, I mean, I don't know. Maybe if I play that match like 100 more times, I would have a winning record against it. I don't really understand. I didn't understand what was going on, and it definitely showed. Modern is, especially Modern Storm, is a deck of experience. And if you don't have a lot of experience in a matchup, like if I had known he had Damping Sphere, I'd have Abrades in my deck, right? Like, it's just, if I had known more about the matchup, I think I would have had a lot better chance. And I assume that matchup's about, like, as clunky as regular Urza, so I assume it's favorable, but it, that's a pretty good one. Do I want the last ritual? Can't really hurt, right? So we bottom this. I think I'm just going to top the gifts and try to draw a land. Like, I don't know what matchup it could be, but, like, I don't think we necessarily need that ritual. Like, if we discarded, they discard the ritual. There's no way they're discarding the ritual, so I just want other cards. There's a chance they discard Merchant Scroll, and so I would... Hey, look, a discard spell. Oh, nope. Nope. Just an Astrolabe deck. Alright, well, go. Ugh. Man, Modern's hard sometimes. God, why does everyone have main deck? What is this main deck collective brutality? And why didn't you choose to kill my chief, my Baral? I'm so confused at everything. Oh, I drew gifts anyway, taste it. 3. 5. Gifts you. Lucky. Exy Goose. Thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Motobugged. Alright. They want to keep playing. I assume that means they have interaction of some kind. Best. Ritual. Morphose. I'm just flabbergasted that they chose not to kill my... Oh, it can't kill Baral. God, I'm a 5-head. I'm used to my stupid, like, Electromancers dying to it. Alright, I realize that there's probably a bunch of chat talking about how it doesn't kill it, but I'm an idiot. What, Motobug? It's just a meme that you say when you draw a card that they, like, discarded. I don't know. It's like the same thing that happens when you scry a card at the bottom and you draw it. It's also, like, you just say Motobug. I don't know. I have people do it to me all the time in paper, so that's what came to mind. Maybe I'll mess it up. I keep waiting for them to, like, slaughter pact me or something. Like, I don't understand. Okay. What the fuck? Begin sideboarding. Interesting. Anyways, yeah, I'm very dumb. I thought that Collective Brutality killed Baral when it, just because it kills Electromancer. Just very, very stupid. What main decks Collective Brutality and plays Astrolabe? Is this some kind of control deck? Because Urza doesn't main deck Brutality, right? What plays this? Urza doesn't main deck Brutality, right? What the hell is this? They have Field of Ruin? God, I'm about to get blindsided by hate. What are these decks I'm playing against? Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to bring in. If they're discarding me, we know Blood Moon's bad because they have Astrolabe. If they're discarding me, maybe then Aria of Flame's good. There goes Drake again, playing some friendly leagues. Yeah, basically. Dude, I've been playing, like, friendly leagues against the good players. I don't understand what people are doing. They've lost their mind in Modern. Just gonna board out some Merchant Scrolls. And board in a single... What if Remand just sucks? What if we did something like this? Just board it like an empty. I don't know what they're playing. Empty might be dog shit, but I don't want to get blindsided. We're just going to do it. How's the league been? Oh, shit. I don't know. We're like 1-2 right now, I think. I played 3-2 the last league, so the epitome of mediocre. Turns out, chat, that when you win an open with Storm, people start putting Storm hate in their sideboard. Okay. Santa has Gifts, Ritual, Morphose, missing a creature. Can we unban Twin on Monday? No thanks. I despise Twin. I don't know why people like that deck. Zegos, congrats on this weekend. You may or may not remember me. My name is Clay. I'm from Beham. We played Legacy back in the day a few times. I was generally on a land style decks. I just wanted to give you props. It's sweet that someone from this area is having success like yourself. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, Clay. I hope life has found you well. Why do you guys like Twin? Twin is so miserable. If you're not playing like the Mirror, like it's so miserable to play against. A third land is enticing. We have an extra cantrip. I think I'm going to keep the third land. I really want to hit my third land drop anyway, and I don't know what my opponent's playing, and I think whatever they're playing, if it's interacting with me, then I'm going to want to hit my land drops. Why is Dragon Skull Summit in your deck? Hello? Hello? Why is this in your deck? With the Dragon Skull Summit. Ah! Chat, what the fuck? You can like swap stuff. I can bounce it with, I have the Echoing Truth already, but if they have discard spell, I get punished. I can just like bounce this. Feels kind of dumb. Mr. Aggressive had to make cuts. That actually is probably not really. Wow, it was Urza. Probably should have used a code. What code would they use, Rudy? What code would they use to maybe save some money on mana traders? A Kuldotha Rebirth deck? That's deep. There's no way it's a Kuldotha Rebirth deck, right? Jesus. I feel incentivized to Play a Spirebluff Canal. Make blue and red. I'm going to cycle this because it's not getting better. And if I find a creature, I want to play it. Blue, red. Did not find a creature. Sleight of Hand. Manamorphose. Grapeshot. You're on time. Grapeshot. Manamorphose. Go. I guess we're going to make land drops. Just play the game slow. Cast Gifts Ungiven and get Damping Sphered. It's like kind of fine. I just don't understand what's happening right now. Twin gets Force. It's fine. I mean, what do you mean? No, they get Force in their deck. They want Force of Will. Maybe they don't have the budget. Be humble. I don't think that the lands are that expensive in Wurza. They play a bunch of snow-covered basics. I'm thinking there might be a reason here. I mean, how is Amulet's Twin matchup? Probably pretty bad. They have Blood Moons. Alright. Nihil Spellbomb, huh? Okay. So they only have one artifact to work with. Amulet was close, but Twin was still favored? Really? I mean, how is it close? They have like a similar NASCAR, and they have Blood Moon. Mars Resistance a ban? Who is actually playing any of the good cards in the deck? I mean, these cards are both good. We're probably going to lose to both of them. I mean, I don't really understand what's happening. But I'm just going to keep making land drops, I guess. Like, there's no blue. That's what's really puzzling me here, is like, why are there no blue cards in my opponent's deck? Whatever. Damping Sphere. Yup. Fine by me. So you can play a 2-mana artifact, you can instantly put stuff into play. This feels okay. Because it leaves them with no artifacts. This might be a spew, because if they have another land, I'm in trouble, but I don't think they have another land, because they played Blast Zone out, and that land seemed like it should be their last land, which is the reason I was willing to go for this. Like, I imagine they're going to discard Gifts here, but I think if we draw a creature, we're still in really good shape. And they have no artifacts? Yeah, okay, so they can't play any artifacts, they're just attacking. Perfect. This is actually exactly what I wanted to happen. What? They just had another Blast Zone? Alright, I guess. I feel very, very punished. Merchant Scroll. Grab a Gifts Ungiven. Go. Probably willing to concede, but I want to find out more about what their deck's doing. And why they have 100 Blast Zones. Twin was very dumb. Oh yeah, I mean, Grixis Twin was just like stupid broken too. Grafter's Cage. Sure. Noted. Bring in Abrade. Whoever said bring in Abrade, somebody hurt them. See, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, why do you have main deck brutalities in your artifact deck? What is happening? I guess we'll just keep playing lands and passing. I don't really see any reason to move. You just can put more stuff into play if they want. You have blue in your deck? You gonna show me blue? No, you're just black, red, Goblin Engineer. Are you normally a Blood Moon deck? Sack Grafteer's Cage for Nihil Spellbomb. Okay. This seemed like drawing a card with extra steps. Okay. And the Echoing Truth leaves, so we can no longer win this game. What the hell is happening? Alright. How many artifacts does this deck actually play? I haven't seen a 0-mana artifact yet. They have to be like a Mox Opal deck, right? Collective Brutality. They're a Collective Brutality deck. I understand that. Gifts. Cantrip. Gifts. Cantrip. Cantrip. Done. F6. Modern in the Moto Shuffler. Maybe he plays Trash for Treasure and needs a discard outlet. It's deep. What is opponent's deck? I have no idea. I probably should concede, but I would like to know a little bit more about what they're like actually playing so I can sideboard a little more appropriately. I get it that they have a lot of collective brutalities. This is the Kuldotha deck that plays the 8/8 cumulative upkeep snow creature. What? What does that mean? Logimistu? Oh my god. I'm going to call you Log. Hopefully that's okay. Alright. I just want to see like a win condition other than drawing cards with Goblin Engineers and attacking you with them. Another Collective Brutality. What the fuck? Who hurt you? Storm hurt this player one too many times. Alright. Hold it all up, huh? Baral. So they can put Cage into play. Baral. Blue, red, Morphose. Blue, red. Ritual. Yeah, it gets us nowhere. Okay. Maybe we'll eventually draw Empty the Warrens. Also seems like I want all of my Aria of Flames. Okay. Drawing an Aria of Flame would also be an out. Guess we have two of them in our deck. The fourth Collective Brutality. You got it. Phyrexian Soulgurger. I have no idea what that card does. I have absolutely no clue what that card does. Black. I mean, I'm going to take draw steps. I have Aria of Flame in my deck. Like, I don't know what we're doing here, but I have a blocker. I guess they can pump up their blast zone. Is that their plan? Yikers. Snow creature, keep love, keep, sacrifice a creature. Seems rough. Okay. Huh. Gosh. Whatever this deck is, it is miserable to play against, because this is not quick. Inquisition. Sure. So they have other discard spells, too. Noted. Multiple Dragon Skull Summits. So they're still just like a Goblin Engineer control deck. Seems odd. 3 mana Astrolabe seems broken. Black. Empty the Warrens. Sure. Interesting. J Moore 9148. Sorry you came in on a weird time. I'm trying to figure out what my opponent's deck is actually doing, and so I'm just taking draw steps for the time being. But it apparently plays a lot of discard spells. Ah, it's a Karin the Great Creator deck. Okay. Alright. Animate your Astrolabe. You got it, friend. Alright, well, I'm glad I didn't just concede, because this is valuable information. I'm just going to die to Lattice next turn, but... I guess maybe I could just, like, not die to Lattice if I draw, like, a spell. Like, Gifts. Gifts counts. Blue. Gifts Ungiven. This costs 4 mana right now. If we grab Amorphose, it costs 2 mana, and then so yeah, we can grab all the rituals Amorphose and like something else. I think you can grab the normal pile actually. They're having more fun with us? I don't even know if they're having fun. Like, they're not doing anything. Like, is this fun for them? I guess. What are you doing? Are you considering, like, cracking the graveyards or something? Like, I just don't understand. What are we doing here? Grapeshot. Morphos. Ritual. Grapeshot. Ritual. Done. I imagine they're going to bin the Grapeshot. If they don't, then I guess we're just going to empty the warrens for a bunch. Could like Grapeshot some engineers or something. Yeah, alright. So this costs 2. Ritual. 4, 5. This costs 5. What are you doing? I don't understand what's happening. Ace, thanks for the resub. Drake, congrats on the win. Thanks for 5 months of great content. You're very welcome. Sorry, like I said, I'm still trying to figure out what exactly is happening here. They think I have Past in Flames in hand? Alright. That still doesn't make any sense. 6 mana. So this would cost 3. It would make... Okay, I need to make sure I don't fuck this up. So this costs 2 more. This is essentially a 4 mana spell, which costs 3 mana. So this replaces itself on mana and makes the next thing cost 3, which makes this cost 7 total. -1, 6. So I can cast this ritual, right? If I cast this ritual, it will cost 3 mana. Yes. Make 3 mana. Yes. Thing costs 3 more mana. 7 -1, 6. Sounds good to me. Red. There you go. A bunch of goblins. Made some goblins so that we can attack Karn so we don't die to Lattice. That is the reason we did all of this. A lot of effort, but probably done. Anyway, thanks for the resub, Ace. If you have a sub list you want me to play this month, put it in the sub list section of the Discord, and I'll play it for you. This is deck you play against when you don't have 2 buys at the start of your day, Drake. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, these cards are cards I would play against, but this deck is strange. And it definitely seems like it's trying too hard to beat Storm. Now, I assume they have an Ensnaring Bridge. They're just going to play a bunch of stuff and Ensnaring Bridge me, but they have Damping Sphere. Damnation! Alright. I get it. I get it. I've seen enough. You're just a black-red control deck with artifacts for some reason. Give me Abrades. Give me Aria of Flame. Get... I don't know. Empty the Warrens out of my deck. Where is that? Get this out of my deck. Oh, wow. Alright. Remand also sucks. Get Merchant Scrolls out of my deck. Actually, they're not really killing my creature. I want a creature. Give me a Merchant Scroll. One Merchant Scroll back. Yeah, they have Collector Brutalities. Electromancer dies to Collector Brutality. The other ones don't. Let's try this. Let's try this. 3 mana, 3/2 Echo enchantment creature? What the fuck? Friendly leagues, no kidding. Playing this deck looks awful. Bro, not are you talking about Storm, or are you talking about the deck we're playing against? Because right now, both of them look awful. Mulliganing against the discard decks feels bad, man. Kate, this hand's actually really good. Oh, bottom... The Ritual? Yeah, I'll bottom a Ritual. I could get punished for that, but I think I care about just trying to kind of kill my opponent pretty quickly. Desperate Ritual. Grapeshot does look nice if they Goblin Engineer me. Maybe I want that. I think I'm going to bottom this Desperate Ritual, top this Grapeshot, which feels really stupid, but here I am doing the thing. Get discarded. Fine by me. Hopefully they take Merchant Scroll, not Ritual. Although they might take Ritual. If they do, they took a Merchant Scroll, so they have some problematic permanent, it seems. It would appear they have a problematic permanent. Black, black. Just like a Damping Sphere? Collect. Oh, okay. I guess we just get discarded twice. It's unfortunate because my way of beating these decks is like Past in Flames. And they have answers to that. So I don't really know... I don't really know how my approach should change to this matchup. Like, if they have Graveyard Hate and Past in Flames. I guess just Aria of Flame is my plan. That's why we have 3 of them in the deck. Mono black, huh? Ashiok. Sure. I guess it matters what they exile, huh? Ritual. Grapeshot. Okay. Same target, same. Okay. Okay. Same targets. You. Not interested in having my whole deck milled. And we can recover, like I said, if we just draw an Aria of Flame, I need more time to draw my Aria of Flames and recover from, like, this discard. And I guess if they just have all the things, we're going to die. Karn, sure. Need an Aria. Still need an Aria. Plus up. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you plussing? Yes. Blue, red. Aria of Flame. Baral, sure. Maybe I'll make you kill it or something. What is this? A Liliana of the Veil. Obviously that's in your deck. Gross. Okay. Yeah, this is a matchup where I miss 4 Arias for sure. I'm not sure we're beating this deck ever. Alright, I think we can move on. not without drawing an Aria Flame a little faster. Because, like, it just pressures all these Planeswalkers for us so we don't have to spew Grape Shots. I definitely missed the 4th Aria. I'll give you that. Wow. We got smushed this league. Modern has lost their mind. And, like, I have definitely been the inexperienced one in all the matchups I've played this league. Wow. And this is a good example of after Storm does well on a weekend, don't play Storm the following weekend. Give it a week or two to cool down. Dude, I don't know, man. What is our opponent's deck? I don't know. Opponent did not come to lose to Storm. They saw Storm fucking won. They're done. They had Jund and started trading into Urza, but didn't finish before the event started. That's true. Oh, man. Wow. Wow. Okay. I've been thoroughly thrashed. It's such a dichotomy, too. So I played like 2 leagues with Storm before the Open in Indianapolis. 4-1 to both of them. Nobody had any hate for the deck. Felt great. These I like 3-2'd the previous league, and then this one I'm like at least 1-3, hopefully going to clinch the 2-3, and I've just been getting smushed. People are done. They don't like losing to Storm. I hope you have learned that. People, when they expect Storm at all, they're going to over-prepare. And what that means for you is if you're playing Storm, you're going to have a bad time. Don't play Storm in regionals this weekend. People are going to over-prepare, and they're not going to be prepared against Storm at all because it's not that popular. And yeah, just don't. What do I want? Bottom. I'm actually going to top the past. Don't play Storm. Don't play Storm this weekend. Maybe in Atlanta. Atlanta might be a little better. But even then, I would still wait. Give it a few weeks. Give it a few weeks. Let everything calm down. People don't like losing the Storm. That's unacceptable. Am I about to lose the Storm here? Tilt. Okay, never mind. It's Grixis Shadow. Never mind. It's Search for Azcanta. Okay. Do I run my creature out into a removal spell? I don't really see a reason not to. I do want to draw that Gifts Ungiven again, though, so I think I'm going to fetch Shock. Yes. Blue, red, Electromancer, go. Dude, I almost choke about laughter, man. This deck was off the wall. See, that's why I hate Storm. You just feel like such a moron when you have 2 rituals in hand and nothing else. Well, that doesn't happen most of the time. Most of the time, that only happens when you get interacted with a lot. I don't feel like a moron at any point during this league. People can beat Storm. Storm's not broken. People can beat Storm if they show up to beat Storm. And in this league, people are playing their Storm hate. I've gotten Damping Sphered. I've gotten Leyline of Sanctity and Ripped. Like, I've played all the matches I've played tonight. People have been much more prepared for Storm than they probably even need to be. Terminate's fine. Now we're gonna hold the second bear forever. It's up. Try to find like a Remand. How many cards do you need? 7. Just on top. I'm looking for a Remand or a Merchant Scroll or something. Serum Visions. Rituals also. I'll take Rituals. Bottom. Go. Yeah, we're just like kind of trying to set up a kill. We need a Ritual, I think. Like, for them like to tap out to set up a kill. Oh, never mind. They're just gonna flip Azcanta. That's gross. I'm not sure we can beat a flipped Azcanta. I didn't expect Thought Scour. That's pretty good. This is just not what Modern's about. And if these are the decks people are playing, go back to playing your broken decks. Go back to playing your Urza decks. Go back to playing your Amulet decks. And like these decks lose to those. The like Goblin Engineer nonsense I played against last round also would just lose to Amulet. Like Storm is very beatable if people aren't just racing. I'm gonna end step gifts. Or might gifts in response to their stupid Azcanta activation. Though, if they have Force Negation, I get a little blown out, right? Oh, I guess the Force Negation is still a 2-for-1. Yeet. This is actually a sweet spot where I think I'm going to grab a Merchant Scroll. Yeah, they have Force Negation. It's reasonable. Oh, never mind. They're milling me? What the fuck? Why? Do you have, like, Drown in the Lock? Or main deck Graveyard Hate? Jesus. Ritual. If they have main deck Graveyard Hate, we are going to die. Ritual. Morphose. Merchant Scroll. The reason we're grabbing Merchant Scroll is it represents a Remand, but I don't want to grab the Remand out of my deck. It also represents a Gifts Ungiven, so like this is just a wild card for whatever we need, and allows us to kind of play the game a little bit slower. I don't imagine they're going to give it to me. I think we're going to get 2 rituals here. Now if we don't, I'm actually pretty in for that. Like getting Morphose and Merchant Scroll, I'm just going to go grab a Remand, and we're going to move on with our lives. We're going to keep playing the game. So, whoa! Ritual Morphose. Okay, alright, we'll take those. We take those, chat. Thought Scour. They grabbed a Thought Scour off of their Azcantha. Okay. Assume they have to have discard spells too. Join me, Hobbs, and Dalloway on Jund Shadow. I don't think I'm going to play Jund Shadow. I don't think that deck is that good. Go back to your Delver decks. Alright. We'll play a land. Next turn, I think we're going to go for it. Alright, yep. Force of negation. Okay. Tap land. You got it. Baral. Opponent. What you doing? Our plan here is to just Morphose a little bit. Just try to find a Merchant Skull or a Remand. Because, like, the Passive Flames is obviously going to get Force negated. Which sucks that they found it in that last turn. But, let's Morphose. Blue, red. Let's Morphose again. Blue, red. Let's play Goblin Electromancer. Probably just pass. And if they have a sweeper, we'll probably just die. Because we can't beat this Force Negation without a Remand. I imagine we're just going to die to this Azcantha. Lightning Bolt, sure. Didn't even go for it. Seems kind of scared. They have a sweeper then? They do. Sure. Alright, I think we have one step to draw out of this. Well, that was it. Baral. Merchant Scroll. Alright. What are you doing? Very strange, very strange. Why did you play fetches over normal lands? I thought we determined dual lands are better. I did not, Big Monkey. Nobody determined that. Ritual. I think they're not. Ritual. Turn on the lock. Holy shit. Can't target cell current or cost less than equal number of cards in its controller's graveyard. Yikes. It's countered. So we can Ritual, make 3, 5, 6, pay it, go grab Remand. That's fine, right? Five. Yes. It's a lot of counter spells. They're serious about countering stuff. I mean, we still need help, but we're playing on. They have a bolt in hand. Like, we definitely need help, but what can I say? This is how these grindy games have to go. We know about a force negation. They've been activating S-Cants every turn. We probably have a 2 to 3-ish turn window before this game slips away. So we're gonna just try to force action. Yup. Yup. Hey, we know about a force negation. I think we should need like a ritual. What happens if I just cast it? Cast in Flames. If this resolves, I'm actually just going to cast 3 cantrips. But I suspect they're going to try to force negation. Cryptic Command? Jesus Christ. Remand. Make you force negate, I guess. Mana Leak? Christ. Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. You're not on the list to star me there. Man. So, they have a bunch of counter spells. We're going to bring our own counter spells. It didn't look like their mana was that good, so I wonder if we could just Blood Moon them. I'm trying to remember how many basics they played. It didn't look like they played that many. Like, I thought they were on Shadow for a minute, so I'm actually probably going to bring in all the Blood Moons. Question is, like, is Aria of Flames or Empty the Warrens reasonable? I imagine they had Anger of the Gods in the main deck, and I don't think they're going to move those out of their main deck. I think Echoing Truth is bad. I think the Merchant Scrolls aren't good. And I think the creatures are probably okay. Maybe they're not as good if we're trying to Blood Moon them. It's a Grixis deck. Aria of Flame is an auto win. I don't know if it's an auto win. It's probably justifiable. I'm going to cut like a single Grapeshot. I think I'm going to cut a second creature too. I just don't really want to get bare flooded against the deck. I kind of want their removal to suck a little bit. I'm going to try something like this. This might be over sideboarding. But I do think the enchantments are pretty good. Especially because we just want more things that force action from them. Like, if they have this many counterspells, the way you beat these many counterspells is you just overpower them. Alright. I mean... This hand has a lot going for it, but it doesn't actually have any of the enchantments. Whatever. I'm going to keep this with the hope. Sure. We boarded in Arias, so we're okay as far as that's concerned. But maybe I should have brought in another Aria. I don't know. If we lose this Grapeshot, we don't actually have another one. Nice. We actually had a turn 3 kill lined up. Right? No, we didn't. I'm sorry. No, we didn't. We needed another cantrip, and we probably could cantrip into it. Because, like, this isn't enough spells with this Grapeshot. This is weird that they have Leyline in the Void in their Drown in the Lock deck. They just have to board out their Drown in the Locks. I wonder if I'm just, like, okay with that. Blood Moon? I'm not going to go for this Blood Moon. I think I'm actually just going to play this Baral. And just, like, start working through their cards. Like, I want them to, like, play something. So I'm trying to put the shields down for counterspells to, like, make them kill this, untap, play something. Like Liliana of the Veil or something like that. Yup. Okay. What if I just, like, start going for stuff? Ritual. Manamorphose. Make blue. Sleight, looking for counterspells. Another ritual. Ritual. Blood Moon. We can beat all the soft counters here. Force negation. Okay. Womp womp. 6. We can dome you for 7 and hope that's like just enough. Like this Grapeshot's not getting any better, right? I guess I might pressure a Planeswalker or something in the future versus like me not having it. Alright, well. How do they have Into the Story in their deck and Leyline of the Voids? I have many questions. I don't think we're winning this game in a million years. They'll probably just have like a Cryptic Command here. And we are dead. They have a bunch of basics. Jace, sure. Fate Seal me, probably. Yep. And, I mean, if it's not Aria of Flame on this draw step, I'll probably just concede. Because we are wasting our time here. Aria. Alright. Alright, both teams played hard. You got this one. Storm sucks. Unplayable. Who said it was good? They were lying. They have Brazen Bars on the 75. That's a reasonable chance they have anyway. Look at that. We won forward. We won forward. Alright. Let's talk about Storm. So, I missed desperately the last Aria of Flame. I want all 4 Aria of Flames for sure. This Empty the Warrens was much worse. Do not like. Train, go away. So many trains. So definitely would want to keep the Aria. I think I liked the 3rd Blood Moon though. So like I think I'd probably keep a configuration something like this. Not overall not a huge change, right? Like it's just like move the ley line into another Blood Moon. Very reasonable. I think this, like if I were to play Storm, I'd play something like this weekend. But as you can see, people are done losing the Storm. They're not here for it. Don't play Storm unless people are not playing removal spells and Graveyard Hate. People are playing removal spells and Graveyard Hate now. They know Storm's a real deck. I wouldn't recommend playing Storm this weekend in Regionals. I'm not planning on playing it. I don't think anybody should play it. I think that it was a deck that taught an important lesson. I think it taught people that if you're just trying to play these Urza decks that have this like slow goldfish and still don't interact well, and you're going to play Amulet because Amulet's a little faster, then you could just play Storm, and that's the fastest of the goldfish decks. And so what Storm taught the modern metagame is that it's time to bring interaction back. This whole like let's goldfish and be linear decks is not, no. Like if you're doing that, Storm's the best at it. And Storm is the most fragile of those 3 decks, right? It's the most fragile of Urza, the most fragile between Amulet, and more fragile than... Yeah, it's more fragile than Urza and Amulet. But even still, it's not fragile enough that it just loses to any amount of interaction. Like, you can beat some interaction. But if you come prepared for Storm, you're going to beat it. And that makes me think that you should definitely not play Storm, because now people are starting to prepare for it. Like interactive decks are coming back in Modern. There's stuff, like it's just stuff people are going to be trying to do again, and overall the cycle of Modern is going to begin again this weekend, and I think we're really going to see that story told. That's also why Burn didn't have a good weekend, right? Like Burn is another deck just kind of trying to ignore you, but it's like slower and doesn't interact well. It interacts well with specifically Storm, but it doesn't interact well with Amulet, doesn't interact well with Urza. And like I just don't think you're trying to do any of those things. So the moral of the story is, if you're going to like play a proactive strategy, Amulet's good for the weekend. Urza's good for the weekend. I don't think the Urza outcomes are very good. Don't play that deck. Burn's a fine-ish deck. You can play that, but I don't think it's that good of a deck. Like, I don't think it's among the best in the format. Dredge is a good deck. People are still underpacking Graveyard Hate a little bit. But, I mean, if people have Leyline of the Voids and Rest in Pieces like we saw in our 2 leagues, then, like, I mean, you'll beat Dredge. But, like, Dredge was a deck that succeeded this weekend as well. If you are trying to just race on the weekends. Like, I don't think, like, this is why Urza's Outcome's not going to be the best deck in the format, because it just doesn't race well. It doesn't interact well. It doesn't have that fast of a goldfish. It's a little resilient, so it'll beat up on the fair decks, but the fair decks were nearly non-existent outside of, like, Shadow. So until play Storm this weekend. Storm came to teach Modern a lesson, and it taught that lesson, and now you have to wait until the Hornet's Nest calms down a little bit before you try pulling your Grapeshots back out. May work on a local level, but as far as, like, people's, especially, like, the SCG grinders that have their finger on the pulse of Modern really, really tight, those people are not going to get punked out again. The fool them once, you know, I guess shame on them, fool them, or shame on you, fool them twice, shame on them, whatever it is. Yeah, they're not going to get fooled again. So, that'll do it for the day. Is Titan Shift good now? I think Titan Shift is still going to struggle a lot with Amulet, and that's my problem with Titan Shift. Just Tron people. I don't know if I'd Tron people Tannen. Like, Tron also still kind of gets dunked on by Amulet, right? Like, how are these decks beating Amulet? This is my thing about Amulet. Amulet seems like it's the best deck. And it's just like, how are people beating Amulet? What's your approach with Tron to beat Amulet? You just like hope to be on the play? Feels kind of loose. Infect gets blocked and interacted with pretty easily. I've spent 3 days and 30 hours with Dredge. Should I play Dredge? Probably. I think you should probably play Dredge. I've been prepping with Amulet for the past 2 weeks, but if Dredge is good, then... I mean, I think both Dredge and Amulet are fine decks. If Amulet's the best deck, you bring Infect, you'll just lose to fair decks. Exactly. Like, especially the local level. Like, if you're playing regionals this weekend, then, like, don't play Infect. Like, somebody's going to be, like, fall in love with Sam Black's, like, mystic nonsense deck, and it's just going to come and fatal push the crap out of you. Like, you don't want that. Don't have that happen to you. Don't be that person. Play something powerful and proactive. Tron counts. Tron's a finish deck. Play something powerful and proactive that has the tools to interact with the Goldfish decks. So, for me, I'd be bringing Combo Goblins. Deck is very underrated. Probably also plays Blood Moon. Either way, Shadow best deck, heard it here. I don't know about that one. I would not play Shadow this weekend either. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I really appreciate your support. If you have any final questions, post them in the chat. I'll try to get them answered before we wrap this video up. In the meantime, if you've enjoyed my content and you're watching here on Twitch, please hit that follow button. If you have not yet, it's the easiest way to support me on Twitch, and we'll let you know when I go live. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm sorry you had to slog through that pretty terrible record, but I think it did tell an important story about Storm's position in the metagame. And if you enjoyed the content, you should hit that subscribe button. It's the easiest way to support me on YouTube, and we'll let you know when I post more videos. Other ways you can support me, my stream, and Team Nova is to support my sponsors. You can see the Mage and Introspective logo there in the top center. Mage is a software company that produces a mobile app for Magic the Gathering. It is the cleanest and smoothest mobile app I have seen as someone that actually professionally develops mobile apps. That is what I do in my day job. I quite like their application and I use it often. It is free to download and I recommend you check it out. They also have the beta closing in soon on the StockX. So if you have not yet gotten in line for that, you can find the link on Mage Market's Twitter at Mage Market, and you can get involved in that. And it's going to be pretty exciting. StockX for Magic is something I think Magic desperately wants and is going to have a high demand for. And as long as they can pull through on making the software right, which I have confidence in them to do, it's going to be great. Also, Introspective is a clothing company that supports Team Nova and some of the other teams in the SCG Tour. They produce our jerseys and some of the clothing you're going to see us sporting as it comes wintertime. We get some hoodies in the mail. You can save a little bit of money on their products using code TeamNovaMTG. Their stuff is really comfortable, well made, and looks really good. I've even got compliments about it at work. This isn't just like me being commercial guy. I've actually had people compliment the clothes at work, so it's pretty sweet stuff. Check it out. There's a link below. Code TeamNovaMTG, 10% off. Other ways you can support me, support the sponsors you can see here still scrolling beneath my face. Hipstersofthecoast.com is the content production website that Team Nova produces content for. You can find all of my old articles, Team Nova's articles, and as well as articles from plenty of other writers, some podcasts, and some other merchandise available to you there. All free except for the merchandise. And it doesn't cost you a dime to get a little bit better at Magic. Support Team Nova. Give them a few clicks. It's good stuff. Link below, hipstersofthecoast.com. We also have Inklin Customs, which is an artist that follows around a lot of the major events for Magic. She does a lot of the art for Team Nova as well. She did all of our tokens, she did our logos, she did our playmats, and it all looks great. She also did my sub badges, and the emote, I believe, has finally gone through. I'll double check on that, but so she's going to be doing the art for our emotes on stream as well. So love working with Inklin. Her artwork is fantastic, and all her prices are incredibly reasonable. So check out her booth if you see her at an event, and check out our website below to browse her wares. Also, we have the End Games, which is a store in Charlottesville, local to one of our players. They let us buy and rent cards at a discount. You can too, using code TeamNovaMTG. There's a link to their storefront below. You can use TeamNovaMTG for 10% off, I believe, your order with them. You can support a nice LGS that supports our team, and of course, you are supporting our team by doing so. And you also save a little bit of money, so there's not a lot to lose. Check them out, check out their wares, and give them a look. They're awesome. Last but not least, we got managers.com, which is the rental service I use to play the various decks I play here on stream. Could not do it without their help. I could not afford to do all this stuff. I've been using their service for 2 years running, and they let me test any deck I want, basically for much cheaper than it would cost to buy it. I promise you that. So big fan of their service. You can even pay using the ticks you win. So as long as you're doing winning with the decks you're playing, you can cash in your tickets for a little bit of a bonus just to pay for your Managers account. And I think that's super sweet. And yeah, you should use Managers. You can use code TeamNovaMTG for 15% off your first 3 months with them. All right, I think that's all of the sponsors. Let's talk about Storm. What are you playing at regionals? Probably Wurza. Let's see. Drake, congrats on the win at Indy. Thank you for MTGX, Michael. I really appreciate it. Why fetches in Storm over duels? So you can support Blood Moon. You need to be able to fetch basic island so you can cast your spells and when you're Blood Mooning people. And I think Blood Moon is very powerful. How have you felt about Merchant Scroll? I've never given that card a shot. I think Merchant Scroll is great. It helps make your deck do the exact same thing every game one, which aka helps you find more Gifts Ungivens game one, and also lets you find Remands and matchups where that's important, and lets you tutor up the Echoing Truth when times where that's important. That comes up as well. So it's just very versatile. It costs 1 mana, the same as a normal cantrip when you have a creature in play, and it, like I said, it's a demonic tutor. Go search your Gifts Ungiven, which is oftentimes the card you're looking for to kill your opponent. So I quite like Merchant Scroll. I'm a big fan of it. I've always liked it, but the other Storm people don't like it near as much. So you're probably only ever going to see me playing it. All right, I think that about covers all the questions. If you are looking for a sideboard guide that I used at SCGINDY, look no further than the Team Nova Patreon. You can follow at Team Nova MTG on Twitter. You can go get involved in their Patreon. It costs you $3 for the month, and you get access to all of our sideboard guides for any events that we're playing in. We post our lists, our sideboard guide, and there's plenty of other content available for you there. It's laid out for you on the Patreon page. But my sideboard guide for this specific deck is available there as well. The list is, like I said, 1 card different. This is the Leyline of Sanctity in the other list, but Leyline of Sanctity was kind of bad. So and there's not that much that changes. You still want the Blood Moon in the matchup where I wanted the Leyline of Sanctity, except for Burn. So not much changes. You can go find the sideboard guide there. You can also find sideboard guides from the rest of Team Nova. Check out the Patreon. I thank you all for your support, and I'll see you all next week.